stick my hand in there. It seems like a bad idea, but I've nothing better to do. Oh god. Oh. Oh damn. Assassin's Creed, eh?
The ghost was very active when my dad was cleansing the house. I hope everything will be okay after this.
Dead people around the world are being torn out of their graves. What you are seeing are images from Louisiana, where the floods got so bad this year that the top 6 feet of soil got torn up and washed away, leaving caskets with bodies still inside of them, floating in the streets, washed out to sea, and even up some bloody trees. Cemeteries around the world are losing the fight against the elements, as seas, storms, and floods are unearthing bodies at an increasing rate. Ironic to say, but even the dead are now paying their price for their contributions to climate change. And arguably, an even more horrific consequence is this. In Northern Ireland, the formaldehyde from embalmed dead bodies was found in their drinking water system. Because of the floods, toxic, cancer-causing chemicals were being washed off of decomposing bodies in waterlogged coffins, streamed downhill and into their rivers. You wonder why Japan has a 99.9% cremation rate. But the question is, with the way that things are going, do you think we'll be seeing a lot more of this in the years to come?
When she first she came in with a real swagger, like a real confident, bold move, and then just pushed up against the dinghy and gave us an opportunity to tag her, and he placed his tag perfectly.
Codenamed Shark Alpha, the healthy female left the scene without any sign of distress. 4 months later, Shark Alpha's tag was found by a beachcomber. The device washed ashore 2.5 miles from where it was attached to the shark. Its data revealed an incredible story. At 4 a.m. on Christmas Eve, the shark suddenly plunged at high speed straight down the edge of the continental shelf.
It showed this profile going down the shelf to 580 meters, and then a huge temperature change.
Within seconds, the shark tag recorded a dramatic temperature shift from 46 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. A temperature that could only be achieved inside the belly of another living animal.
The question that not only came to my mind, but everyone's mind who was involved was, What did that was obviously eaten. What's going to eat a shark that big? What could kill a 3-metre great white?
So the Simpsons did it again. They predicted the Queen's death.
No, they did not.
Homer and the family are driving through somewhere in England. Well, they hit the back of a horse and carriage.
Horse and carriage.
Yes, and the Queen pops out and she's just standing there and he's like, "Get back in your car, old lady." Behind her, there's a sticker that says 9/8/22. The Queen died September 8th, 2022.
Stayed in touch to continent through all our
Nah, cause like, I feel like people either don't understand or they underestimate just what these things are capable of. Like, the scariest thing about them isn't how strong they are. Let me tell y'all a story. I couldn't find the original post, but basically a zookeeper was answering questions when somebody asked what was the scariest thing that ever happened to her. She said that when she first began working, they started her with the chimps. Horrible place to start, by the way. It's like learning how to ride a bike down the Grand Canyon. And one of her jobs was to take empty food bowls out of every chimp's cage in the morning. And the chimps were so smart that they learned to push the food bowls right up to the cage door where the keepers could easily grab it. Well, on her third or fourth day, she noticed one of the chimps' bowl wasn't right at the door. It was a couple feet back where she would have to reach her arm in and grab it, which she was about to do when another keeper showed up and basically screamed at her to stop. The older keeper scolded her and told her never stick your hand in a cage like that, especially with a chimp. The keeper then told her to look into the cage. The new keeper crouched down and peered inside, where she saw one of the bigger male chimps sitting just where you couldn't see him if you were standing up straight. Her stomach dropped, as she realized if she would have reached in for the bowl, she more than likely would have gotten her arm torn off. But the part that she said really freaked her out, she swore that the chimp almost seemed disappointed when she noticed him. To this day, she's convinced that chimp was fully aware that she was new and planned on taking advantage in the worst possible way. The scariest thing about chimps, as smart as you think they are, they're smarter.